Welcome to What's New with AWS. I'm Jeff Barr. I've got 3 great launches to share with you today. First up, Amazon EKS now supports EC2's Inf1 instances. This is the kind of launch I love to call chocolate and peanut butter. We take 2 AWS features or services and make them work great together. So Amazon EKS, the Elastic Kubernetes Service, this is a fully managed way for you to run Kubernetes, great for your containerized workloads. It plays really well with other parts of AWS and gives you high availability and great scalability. The Inf1 instances. These are great for high performance, low cost machine learning inferencing. The biggest instances incorporate up to 16 custom AWS inferentia chips. You can run one or multiple models on an instance, and they also include second generation Intel Xeon scalable processors. What's new here? You can use your Inf1 instances in an EKS cluster. This lets you deliver machine learning instances fast with high throughput, and you can create your cluster in just 10 minutes. To learn more, you can read a detailed blog post from my colleague Julian Simon. Next up, 2 brand new EC2 instance types for you. The C6Gs, these are compute optimized. They're great for batch processing, HPC, ad serving, video encoding, gaming, and microservices. The R6Gs, these are memory optimized, perfect for your open source databases, in-memory caches, and your big data analytics. The C6G and the R6G join the existing general purpose M6G. All 3 types are based on ARM-powered AWS Graviton 2 processors, and they're powered by the AWS Nitro system. They give you up to 40% better price performance than the x86-based C5, R5, and M5. There's a lot of cool stuff inside. Things like 256-bit DRAM encryption, 50% faster per core encryption than the first generation, and double the floating point performance of the first generation. You can get these instances in 8 sizes with up to 64 vCPUs in 6 regions. We're also working on D variants that'll give you NVMe local storage. You can launch them today in all the usual ways. Finally, let me tell you about the new AWS Code Artifact service. Artifacts are the outputs of your software build process. These can be packages that are ready to install, that are built internally or come from public repos. So Code Artifact stores and then publishes these packages and also tracks dependencies between them. Really easy to get started. You create a domain for your organization, you create repositories inside the domain, then you publish and share packages. Code Artifact works with existing package managers including NPM, pip, Yarn, Twine, and Maven. It is a fully managed multi-AZ service. It integrates with CodeBuild, CloudTrail, and IAM. It also makes use of VPC private link endpoints. To learn a whole lot more, check out the detailed blog post from my colleague Steve Roberts. This cool device is called a Snowcone. As you can see, it is small and lightweight. It's also really rugged and really secure. It's the newest member of the Snow family of edge computing, storage, and data transfer devices. Like the Snowball Edge, it has a cool e-ink shipping label. So let's start with the specs. It's small. It is 9 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches deep. It's light at just 4.5 pounds. It's also really secure. It's tamper resistant. It's tamper evident. It has a trusted platform module inside. It encrypts data at rest and in transit. The keys for encryption come from KMS, and they're never stored on the device. Technically, there's 2 CPUs, there's 4 gigabytes of memory, and 8 terabytes of usable storage inside. There's both wired and wireless access, and through the ports here, you can supply either USB-C power from a power supply or from a battery pack. All right, so far so good. What can you actually use it for? There's a lot of really cool use cases. Data migration, content distribution, tactical edge computing. You could use it for data collection and monitoring for healthcare. You could do industrial IoT, transportation, logistics, and even data collection for autonomous vehicles. You can copy data on it and then ship it back to AWS, or you can use AWS Data Sync for online transfer. To get one of your own, you simply order it online. It's shipped to you in a couple of days. You place your order through the AWS console. You set up your AWS S3 buckets for data transfer. You include any EC2 AMIs that you'd like, and the device will arrive on your doorstep in just a couple of days. With the device in hand, you simply connect the power and the network. Then you install AWS Ops Hub for Snow family on your PC. From within there, you enter an IP address of the device. You unlock the device using the unlock code and the manifest file that you download from the AWS console. And then you're ready to go in a matter of minutes. Within AWS Ops Hub, I can manage file storage, I can launch EC2 instances, and I can use data sync. To manage file storage, I simply click Start NFS. I set my network options. The NFS server is running within minutes. It has an IP address of its own. I simply mount that on my client machine, and I can copy files to the device. I can launch EC2 instances from the AMIs I specified when I ordered the device. There are 3 instance types: micro, small, and medium. I can also create disk volumes, and I can attach those to my instances. Last but not least, I can start data sync, and then I can use the NFS server inside as either a source or destination location for data transfer. In addition to using AWS Ops Hub, I can use the command line, and I can use APIs to access the devices and to control all the services. Devices are available now to order for use in US locations. And that's the Snowcone for you. In addition to using AWS Ops Hub, you can access it via the command line interface or through a rich set of APIs. They're available to order today for use in US locations. Really cool, and cannot wait to see what kind of interesting use cases you come up with. Check out my detailed blog post and order one today. And that's what we've got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. Would love it if you follow me on Twitter, send me a note, drop me an email, leave a comment on the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.